Hello, everyone. I am about 15 minutes early today due to the fact that we have gotten a call today about an RV that came in yesterday that we were interested in, and they have gotten it ready and they want us to come look at it today. Because it won't be around very long if we wait. So they're only open till 5. It takes us about an hour to get over there. So I was like, I'm going to have to jump on here just a skosh early to do mystery stamping. And I hope you guys all understand. Now, you guys can always catch the replay of this if you have missed it. Hello, Peggy. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I'm so excited. They actually told us, we went in last week and we looked at a different RV that they had, and they had already, somebody else had already kind of put in a credit app for it before we got there. And so we would have bought that one if it would have already been kind of in the middle of a contract at that point. So this one we really don't want to miss out on. We know it won't be there for very long if we, kind of wait. So I know that I'm kind of, like I said, jumping the gun, coming in here about 15 minutes early, but we know that these RVs are kind of like a diamond in the rough, that if you don't go look at them, they'll be gone, especially the ones that we're kind of looking at. So if you are not here live, do remember that you always have a full week to submit your cards over at Pink Barn Stampers Group. So when I am done here, I will put the finished card that we make today over there, and all you have to do is take a screenshot, or not a screenshot, take a photo of your card finished using the same layout that I'm going to share with you guys today, and post it underneath the photo of my card. So you're just going to hit on the comments and place your photo in there. And that's how you get entered in the drawing. So for this month, for February, I am going to be giving away a package of these new adhesive back cork rounds. This is a part of the perennial postage. I think that's what it's called, or painted postage, something like that. Painted lavender, that's what it's called. It's part of the Sweet collection. So I went ahead and ordered a couple packs of these because I knew I wanted to give one of these away. So this is what is up for grabs for the giveaway. So definitely be sure to create this card. Hello, Marcia. I am doing this from my home today, so things are going to look a little bit different today. It might sound a little different. The lighting might be just a little bit different. I know the background is definitely different, but that's okay. We're going to make it work. Everything is doable, so we're just going to do it, right? All right, so let's get into what we need. So let me click back over to my blog so I can make sure I give you guys all the dimensions and cutting and scoring and that kind of stuff we're going to go through as we're making this card. If you would like to see what you're going to need for this card, I did take a photo. It is here in this event. You can see it in that, or you can go over my blog, stampinthepinkbarn.com, and you can see that in the mystery stamping. So on the right hand side, there is a categories list. If you just click on that mystery stamping, it's going to bring up February's on the first blog post there. When you click into that, it's going to take you into that blog post. Scroll down just a little bit and you will see the photo of all the things that I am using today. All right, so for the first thing, we're going to go ahead and get right into this. The first thing it says, you're going to need your card base, and you're going to pick whatever color, whatever designer paper you want to use. It does not have to be Stampin' Up! For this. This is just a way to get us all to create a card together. And I love seeing the different, you know, papers that you guys use, the different embellishments that you use, because as all cards are, all of these cards are going to have the same layout, they are going to be different because you're going to use different stamps, maybe a different size circle or whatever it is that you're going to need. So for our card base, it says we need an 8.5 by 5.5. We are going to do some scoring to this card base. Our first score is going to be at 5 1/8. Now, so we're going to score along our long side. So when we put it in here, we're going to put the long side against the top that we're going to do our scoring on, because this is what we're going to do for our card base. So the first score at one end, doesn't matter what end you pick, we're going to score at 1 5/8. 1 5/8 is what we're going to do there. Then we're going to flip our card completely around to the other end. So our other score line is here. We're going to score on this side at 2 5/8. So 1 5/8 on this side, completely flip it around, and 2 5/8 on this side. Okay, let me go back to see if there's any comments here. Yeah, I was just explaining that we are going to be going and looking at an RV, and the place closes at 5. And if we don't get there today, the chances of this RV still being there might be gone. So that's why I just jumped in an extra 15 minutes early today. So if you've missed part of the beginning, you can rewatch this. It'll be up for the, you know, for the whole week for you to get your card submitted. So yeah, I did go early on purpose today. So there are 2 score lines. Now we're going to fold those in and burnish those. Where did I put my... So we're going to hold those together. You're going to kind of try to push them in as much as you can, because when we're trying to meet a card together, sometimes it doesn't always come perfectly together when we score at those lines, but that's good. That's how our base is going to look. All right. And then, so our next couple of pieces that we're going to need is we have a couple of coordinating cardstocks that we need. We need a 2 3/8 by 5 1/4 and a piece of 1 3/8 by 5 1/4. Then we need some pattern paper. I have chosen the paper from the Thoughtful Expressions designer series paper. This one is 2 1/8 by 5. This one here is 1 1/8 by 5. These are going to get layered onto our cardstock, so we're going to do that now. Okay, we're going to place that just like so. I was actually going to earlier pre-record this and just have it scheduled to come out at 3 o'clock, but I like visiting with you guys, and I thought, you know what? I have obligations, so I went ahead and made the decision to go ahead and just go 15 minutes early, and that still gives us time to get over there to, you know, see that RV and hope that, you know, the guy knows that I had prior obligations, so he was understanding about it all. All right, so the next thing we need to do, we're going to adhere both of those pieces onto our card. Now, with this card, you can decide how you want it, whether you want your small side to be on the left, or if you want to flip this whole card around and have it be on the right. It doesn't really matter, just as long as you have done the same layout. I'm going to keep the small side, or actually, no, what was I going to do? Yeah, I'm going to keep the small side over to the left. I like that a little bit better. I think it's just a little bit different. Okay, then we're going to adhere those layers onto our card. Yeah, he just, the guy at the dealership, he just sent us a whole bunch of pictures of the inside of this RV, and we are kind of like, oh my gosh, that would be ideal for our situation. It kind of has a small bathtub in it, which we've been looking for my daughter. It actually has 2 pop-outs on the one side that one of them is in the bedroom, which makes it perfect for where like the bed sits. It opens up and gives us a big space to walk at the foot of the bed, which is huge because not too many of those RVs do find the pop-out in the bedroom. That gives you that extra space. There's actually a sink in the bedroom. So there's just so many things that I was like, oh my gosh, if we don't go see this, we're gonna be, we're gonna miss a golden opportunity. So we have to definitely go see it. Okay, our next piece that we have is a piece of cardstock. This is 1 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then we have a piece of designer series paper. Now this is from the same collection of paper. It's just bringing in some of those different colors that kind of just tie together. This is 1 by 3. This is going to get adhered right down to that cardstock layer. And I am glad that you guys commented on, a couple of you guys commented on the way that I did the photo for this month's mystery stamping, that it really made it so much easier for you guys to understand what you needed and the pieces. I think it does look a lot better, and I'm pretty satisfied with that. So I think I'm going to start doing that every month forward now, because I think it makes it a little bit easier to understand when there's a photo to go along with the pieces that we have. Okay, so then now I have chosen to use the stamp. This is Hello, and this is from one of our celebrations items, the Heartfelt Hellos. But like I said, we are not doing, you know, just Stampin' Up! Here. You can use any stamps that you have in your collection. I am using the Moody Mauve ink to match this card. I'm just going to stamp this, if I can see it, since it's white on white, right in the center of this circle. Now this circle, I have chosen to use a circle that is the 2-inch, and I just use this from a punch. You can use any of your decorative dies for a circle or a square or whatever you want to use there. Will work just fine. And then, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to adhere this to my right hand side. So whether you have it like this, if you flip it this way, just make sure you put your adhesive on the right side of whatever flap you're going to use. So I'm going to adhere just this side, because this is going to be an opening mechanism. So we want to make sure that we can open this card up, because otherwise if we put adhesive all the way across, we're not going to be able to open this up. Okay, so there is that. And I am just going to put my Hello right over here, because when this opens, it's going to open like this. Now we can even take this over to here, which I think I might like that actually better. But I'm going to just pop this up. So knowing that only the bottom part of my circle is going to be on that, I'm just going to pop up the bottom portion. Let me grab my dimensionals here. So I'm just going to put 2 right along the bottom here. Make sure I'm seeing what everybody is saying. Hello, Linda. Absolutely. The replay will be up for you guys to rewatch this and to join in this stamping event, this mystery stamping. And so there is our card. So if you would like to put an inside in this, because of course you're going to want to mail this to someone now, this is just as easy as taking a piece of our basic white and adding it to the center, and there is your gorgeous card. You can also bring in some dimensional, or not dimensionals, bring in some, let me see what I got going on here. Some of our, or whatever embellishments that you might have, because God only knows we're big on embellishments, to add a little bit of bling to our card. All right, so I'm just gonna grab, these are the iridescent foil gems. And I'm just going to put a couple of these just around here. I'm going to put that one there, put a big one right up there, and another small one right there, just to add some bling to our card. So there we go. That is our finished card. This is our mystery card for the month of February. I hope you guys enjoyed that. This is a really fun and easy layout to create with so many cards. So many different papers can go on this, but then it's also kind of one of those fun folds that just really kind of gives a different, you know, opening mechanism to your card, and that just makes things a little bit funner when you're getting a paper hug. So we call the cards. So I hope you guys have fun with this. Decorate it up as much as you want, and we cannot wait to see what you guys create, and post that over on Pink Barn Stampers group. If you are not a part of that group yet, please go over there and join that. My only request is that you make sure that you have a profile picture on your Facebook profile. Now, it doesn't have to be a picture of you per se. It can be a dog. It can be whatever. Just as long as you have a photo on there and that you are a real person. I do try to keep that that group as safe as possible because it is a private group. So that's why I do request that. And then I do kind of go in and I look and make sure that you're an active person on Facebook. Because again, I don't want trolls coming in there and, you know, being, you know, I try, like I said, I just try to keep it as safe as possible. So, all right, you guys, can't wait to see what you guys come up with, and definitely have fun with this. And I will see you guys soon. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.